Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gubin. This segment of the news is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. Here are the stories that we're following today, September 17, 2013. U.S. and Cuban representatives are discussing the possibility of re-establishing direct mail service during talks in Havana. The American delegation is being led by Leah Emerson, Executive Director for International Postal Affairs at the U.S. Postal Service. The delegation also includes State Department officials. They are meeting with counterparts from Cuba's Postal Agency and Foreign Ministry. The goal is to hammer out details of a pilot program to directly transport mail between the two countries after a 5-decade hiatus. The meeting follows similar negotiations in Washington in June. The Cold War rivals also held migration discussions in July. According to U.S. State Department press guidance, the talks began Monday morning and were continuing in the afternoon. In an effort to safeguard itself against academic fallout with the Hugh Wooding Law School, the University of Guyana has conducted an investigation into reports of examination fraud within the Faculty of Law. There were reports that a lecturer within the local law faculty has been suspended, but Vice Chancellor of the local university, Professor Jacob Opadei, has insisted that this is not the case. The sale of examination papers within the law faculty was called into question after an anonymous letter was sent to the Trinidad-based law school alleging that marks and examination questions are being sold at a cost. The nameless correspondence was in turn forwarded to Professor Opadei and the Attorney General, with officials from the Trinidadian institution stating their concern. And according to Professor Opadei, this concern is a serious one, even as he considered that UG has over the years shared a cordial relationship with the Hugh Wooding Law School. Currently, the law school takes 25 UG graduates to undertake the law program there, and according to Professor Opadei, the damning allegations have come at a time when the local university is seeking to have that number increased to 35. And I quote, "Now to say that marks and question papers are being sold means that this law school will start looking at us and saying, hey, who are these people?" said the professor. He, however, noted that the record will show that our graduates from the university there have been doing very well, even topping the class at the law school, he added. In his attempt to shed light into an investigation conducted at UG regarding the allegations, the Vice Chancellor explained that not only were there no evidence to support the allegations, but it is clear that students get into the law school based on their merit. It is your marks, not who you are, that get you in there. According to the Vice Chancellor, following his own evaluation, the allegations thus far have proved to be unjust, since it gives a bad label to those eminent persons who are teaching our law program, people who have been professors at other universities, people who are doing a good service collecting poor salary. It is bad to paint all of them as collecting money, he says. However, it has come to the attention of Professor Opadei, who assumed the position of Vice Chancellor earlier this year, that he was told this allegation happens every year. And even as they asserted that the state of affairs is unfair to the university, the Vice Chancellor disclosed that he is open to receive any evidence of sales of examination papers. He further cautioned that allegations could cost the university at least 2 weeks of its time just to investigate. Also in the news from Guyana, computer hackers are wreaking havoc around the world, and local businesses are being urged to take extra precaution in their overseas dealing, since the perpetrators seem to be targeting Guyanese importers. While it is believed that many Guyanese businessmen have suffered at the hands of the hackers, one of them was bold enough to speak about his losses, although for obvious reasons he asked to remain anonymous. The Guyanese importer revealed that he has lost in excess of $97,000 within the past 2 weeks, and thankfully he was spared further losses after he contacted his overseas supplier. From initial investigations, the hackers, who are believed to be operating out of Africa, are tapping into email accounts and manipulating arrangements between importer and supplier, getting the importer to make payment to accounts that are in no way connected to the supplier. A check of the businessman's email login activity revealed that it was accessed on several occasions from Nigeria. He said that he managed to discover the scam while he was talking to his supplier in India. During the conversation, he was receiving emails purportedly from his supplier that a shipment will be made in a few days' time. but it could not be the supplier sending the mail because he had not yet received any payment for the cargo. The businessman said that he had received an email from the hackers pretending to be his supplier, directing him to make payment to a different account to the one he previously used. According to the businessman, alarm bells did not ring in his head since it appeared as a legitimate request. The hackers appeared to be well versed in similar transactions since they would inform that the account change was to work around new tax arrangements connected to the payment. According to the businessman, when he realized that he was not getting his good as was arranged, he decided to call his suppliers and was shocked to learn that they had never changed their bank information. He said that one of his suppliers in China had informed him that her email account was also breached by someone operating in South Africa, while another hacker working out of Ghana had hacked his Indian supplier's account. It means that every email that the importer would have sent or mail that is coming to them would be rerouted through the hackers, and they control the system, giving directions on where to send money and how shipment is being arranged. Most of the money was going to the hacker's account in the United States of America. He said that he hoped that other local businessmen will take heed and not be duped by what is definitely a well-organized worldwide scam. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
Hey, excuse me, if you see me smiling, that's 'cause I'm chilling on Total Caribbean Network. It's your boy Wyclef Jean, man, and I'm chilling, man. Total Caribbean Network. Man, I love their style. Whoa, 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 whoa.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.